Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new video for you. It is products that I've used up. So in other words, like an empties video. I'm going to go through this bag of things that I have used in its entirety. There's a couple in there that maybe have like maybe one more use out of it, but figured I would just throw it in since I've been waiting forever to do this video. There's a few products, so I was like, I gotta use this up before I can do this video, and it's finally here. So recently I've been working really hard to try to use up things that I'm not super fond of, just so I can kind of make room in my collection for new products to try. I am feeling a little overwhelmed, or I was feeling a little overwhelmed with different hair products I had in my shower, and it was just like so much, so I'm trying to like methodically use one by one until I use them up before I allow myself to buy any more shampoo or conditioner, or you know, any more primers or concealers. So I'm on this mission to just kind of use, and I am still buying things, you know, here and there, but I'm trying to be more conscious of the fact that I don't need to buy a new conditioner, you know, before I use my old conditioner, because I use shampoo way faster than I use conditioner, and I have like 4 conditioners in my shower that I'm painstakingly just trying to work through. Anywho, so back to the video. I turned off my fan, so it is already getting really hot in here. The first product is the Clinique Moisture Surge, and since it's a clear jar, you can't really see the wording on there, but I did enjoy this moisturizer. I have been working hard to use up this big jar. I got a bunch of the 100-point perks from Sephora when I got it, and I thought this was like my new die-hard moisturizer. I was so excited. But it's good. It is moisturizing, and I did enjoy it. However, I was still getting, you know, my skin just still wasn't feeling as quenched as I wanted it to feel, and I ended up getting this CeraVe cream a while back, and so I've been kind of going back and forth, but then I decided to focus and just use up this to get out of my collection. But this is a big jar moisturizer. It is going to take me forever to get through this, so anyways, this is the one I will be working on next, and this is just so good for dry skin. It's so good for my face, for my arms, for my legs, for my hands. I'm digging this one. Next, I'm going to show you that I used up my first beauty blender. I bought a new beauty blender maybe a month or so ago. I finally just took the plunge and bought another one, but my beauty blender lasted like a year. I used it, I think, a little bit over a year, or maybe exactly a year, I'm not quite sure. But I just was really good about washing it every day. I use the Zote soap, or Zote soap, or however it's pronounced, and I feel like it gets it really nice and clean. I was mad because I forgot to cut it open. I know a lot of people try to do videos about bugs being in their thing, mold, but then I've seen so many videos where there's nothing inside it, so I really had wanted to cut open my beauty blender and see if there's anything gross inside there after a year. But really, since I cleaned it so much, I really don't think there was anything gross in there, but it was very faded, and it was just time for a new one, so I had to get a new beauty blender. Next is a foundation. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. I finally used this one up, and in a couple of videos I mentioned, oh, it's going faster than I thought it would, but when mixing it with other foundations or not using it every single day, it did last quite a few months, and this is actually one that I did repurchase. So I really enjoy this True Match Lumi, and I highly recommend this for a foundation. I have a new one sitting in my drawer, and I just, you know, rotate it with my other foundations, so really like that one. Next product I've used up is the Laura Mercier. This is the translucent setting powder, and I have been working hard to finish this one. I got my RCMA no color powder a few months back. I did a video on that quite a few months ago, and so for a long time I was kind of swapping in between, but now I was like wanting to make some room in my powder section of my drawer. So I wanted to use up this Laura Mercier, so I exclusively used this most every day until I was able to use it up. I probably will not repurchase this. I think it's a great product. I just feel like the RCMA does just as well, and it's such a fraction of the cost. If you'd like, you can see my video where I kind of compare the two. But a really good product, just I probably wouldn't spend the money to repurchase this. Let's just keep pulling out of it. So the next product is the Hourglass. This is the brow sculpting pencil in soft brunette, and I love this brow pencil. I mean, I used it to death, and then I did go out and repurchase this, so this is one I highly recommend. I've talked about the unit price before. You pay a little bit more to get this one versus the Anastasia, but this one lasts forever. I want to say I used mine for 10, 11, maybe even 12 months, and I'm not exaggerating. I do my brows every day. So I love this product. I pair it with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and this is my go-to brow product. So definitely recommend this one, and this is a repurchase. It's already in my drawer. Next is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. This is their concealer. I enjoyed this concealer. I thought it was a great concealer. I loved the applicator. I don't know if you can see that it's a flat doe foot, and it like bends, and it applied product so beautifully. You could just put it right on. I love the applicator on this. I probably would repurchase this in the future. I just am working through so many different concealers right now, and I found that a lot of drugstore concealers are dupes for these higher end ones, so I'm feeling a little conflicted spending extra money on a high-end product, even though I do really like it, when I could get just as good you know, at the drugstore side of things for like, you know, a quarter of the price. But this is a really great concealer. I do recommend this if you'd like to spend the money on an expensive concealer. So this is a good one. Yeah. So next is a primer. This is the Lancôme LA-based Hydra Glow Primer, and I have been working on trying to use this up. So let me just rewind. So I bought this for the sole purpose of getting a gift with purchase from Lancôme. I was browsing their selection. I wasn't a huge fan of their eyeshadows, but they had this really awesome gift with purchase at that time, which now that I think back to it, I can't think of one thing that I used from that gift with purchase, except for maybe the Lancôme, not concealer, Lancôme serum, which even that is like, nah, whatever. So I decided to buy this because it said it gave you a good glow, is hydrating and illuminating. I don't have anything against this primer. I just would definitely not repurchase this. It wasn't a favorite. There are so many more that I enjoy better, including my $5 primer from the drugstore, Walmart. So this is not one that I would repurchase, but you know, it was okay while I used it. So I heard about this next product from a beauty YouTuber. It is a Clinique, like itty bitty teeny weeny little mascara. And this is supposed to be for your bottom lashes. I think it was $10. It wasn't expensive. I never ever reached for this or reached for it. I think it's dried out now. I haven't used it in so long. It's not waterproof, so I really like to put waterproof on my bottom lashes, just because, you know, my eyes water a lot, it gets everywhere. So this is one that I would not repurchase. It's a cute idea, I guess, but I already layer with so many different types of mascara. Going to reach in for yet another one to do my bottom lashes just wasn't something that I frequently did. So this isn't one that I would suggest for repurchase. I'm sure most of you know how hard it is to use up a lip product. So this one I was impressed that I used up. It is the Sugar, it's Petal Tinted Lip Treatment Sunscreen SPF. So I use this down to the nub, and this was a nice, let's see if I still have some color. This was a nice tinted balm that I did enjoy. I had quite a few of these sugars that I used that I used to use all the time. But honestly, now with getting more into lip products and finding so many different lip products that I enjoy, these aren't ones I really reach for anymore. I probably wouldn't rebuy any of these except for maybe the balm lip treatment. I have little samples of those that I still have. But this is a good product, just probably not something that I personally would repurchase. Okay, so let's talk makeup remover. This, it has hairs all over it. Ew. I know this still has a little bit left in it. This is the Sephora Triple Action Cleansing Water, and this is my hands down favorite makeup remover ever. It doesn't feel oily, it feels cleansing, it's called cleansing water, and it has this awesome little pump where you just stick your Q-tip, your cotton pad, anything on there and go and it squirts and deposits the product on whatever you needed to put it on. I'm not sure when I bought my first bottle of this. I'm pretty sure my husband actually got it for me for Christmas or some sort of gift. He went to the store and asked the lady what's the best, and she pointed him in this direction. And since then, this has been my second bottle. I have another one on the way from Sephora, an order I placed yesterday. So this stuff is good. I really, really enjoy this. It will probably be a forever rebuy. It's so convenient with the squeezer and the pumper, and it's just good stuff. So highly recommend this Sephora Triple Action Cleansing Water. So last thing for the face was this Olay Regenerating Serum. I'm trying to understand serum. Like, I've been using a serum daily, and I guess, feel like my makeup has been looking really nice lately. But I don't know if that's because I'm using serums or if that's because I am moisturizing the right way, different cleanser for my face. I don't know. Like, there's so many different things that change with my skincare on the daily that I don't know what it's chalked up to. But for a serum, that just feels like an extra step in the skincare regime. This one was good. I would probably repurchase this. It's drugstore side, so it's a little bit cheaper than your normal serums would be. Right now I'm just kind of working through some other sample serums that I have, but I feel like this was a good one. So here's a shot of it up close. It is a nice little bottle. This is just a little tiny baby one, and I probably use this in a few weeks, but this was a good serum, I guess, if you like serums, and I'm trying to like serum. For the face, I got a lot of crap in here. All right, so these next two I'm gonna mention together. It is the Clinique Liquid Facial Soap in Extra Mild and the Clinique Clarifying Lotion, which is a toner. And I bought these together around Christmas time last year, and I'm just now finishing them up. So to kind of backtrack, I had never washed my face until Christmas time of last year. My whole 26 years of life, I never once washed my face. And I decided to get a Clarisonic around Christmas time, and I was looking for something that wouldn't irritate my sensitive skin, that would be kind of a good way to break into being a face washer. And since then I do wash my face most every day, sometimes twice a day. But I do feel like these were good. They're very mild, so basically you put this one on the cleanser and it just kind of feels like there's nothing on your face. So I kind of like the cleansers that foam up and you really feel like you're actually cleaning, you know. This toner was good. It just felt like a basic toner. It was my first time ever using toner, so I don't really know what I was expecting. I probably won't repurchase these, only for the fact that I feel like there's other ones I want to try out there, and maybe other ones I would like more. I did just order another toner from Sephora, so you'll probably see that in an upcoming haul that I think I'm gonna like better. I did get a sample of it, so these I would not repurchase. They weren't horrible. I just feel like they were very mild to the point where I was like, are they really even doing anything? So in talking about Clarisonics, I just kind of wanted to bring up, this is a first, is this gross to show? This is my brush head that I just used up, and I've been using this one since Christmas time last year, so that, what does that put us at, 6-7 months, and I just got a new one, which you'll probably see in an upcoming haul also. But this was a sensitive brush head. I feel like I had no problem with this one. It worked just fine, but then I got the Radiance one, and oh my gosh, it is so soft and so luscious that I probably won't repurchase this sensitive one. So I am repurchasing the Clarisonic heads, but probably not this style. I just can't even, the Radiance one is really nice. But just a few more things and this video will be done. Kind of save the most boring for last. Yeah, this is really boring. Okay, so these next 3 products are hair products. We have the Macadamia Professional. This is the Weightless Moisture Shampoo. And then we have the Livingproof Perfect Hair Day Shampoo. And then we also have the Livingproof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Treatment. Now these 3 are ones that I spend so much time looking at reviews because I have very dry, fine hair, but a lot of things weigh it down. So when I heard this Weightless Moisture that was recommended, I was really excited for this. It's for baby fine hair. I just didn't love it. It didn't give me volume, which I think with my kind of hair I really do need. So I used up this shampoo. Right now I am like struggling to use up the conditioner for this one so I can just get out of my shower. These will probably not be rebuys. It just didn't work for my hair, and everyone's hair is so different. It's hard to judge like what will work for someone and what won't work for someone else. But this one didn't really work for me. For this one, I saw reviews, they're like, I don't have to wash my hair for 5 days after using this. I'm like, sweet, because I could only make it 2 days without having to wash my hair again. I didn't feel anything special for this one either. It didn't, you know, make my hair less frizzy. It just, not that it claimed to do so, but both of these products, they didn't work for me. I'm not saying they're bad. They might work for someone else, but these did not work for me. I'm really enjoying some volumizing products and some anti-frizz products that I picked up from other brands. So currently working on those ones, and I'll probably stay more towards the anti-frizz big volume products because it's just, my hair is limp and lifeless. Alright, so last product I have, this is a makeup removing wipe, and this is in the number 7 Beautiful Skin. So they're quick thickening wipes. Quick thinking wipes is what they are. For all skin types. I went on a little hiatus, that's not right. I went on like a little makeup wipe obsession one night on Ulta.com. They were having this awesome sale, and I got probably 5-6 different brands of makeup remover wipes, and I've since then gone through all of them, and this was the only one I saved the packaging for. There were some that instantly burned my eyes when I used them. You know, that's like, okay, nope, never mind. So it was tough to find one that was really hydrating and didn't make my eyes sting or burn. So then I made my own and used those up, and then I was too lazy to make more, and then I was at Costco and they had this huge box. The unit price was on point, so good there, and I just bought it, and they actually are really nice. They're thick, they're good makeup wipes. They do what they're supposed to do, and then I go in with the Garnier what is it called? Micellar water? I know that's for sure not how you say that. So I guess if the camera turns off because it's too hot, you're probably talking too much about makeup wipes. That was it for this Empties video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you'd like, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.